What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, this is my new YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Talking this one right here, King Hustle Topic, King Hustle X1M, King Hustle 2.0, The Hustle Family, Blachat Jones, Click Here to Lab, and Hustle Nation Empire Productions. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. I got a lot of fake social media platforms out there. A lot of fake IGs, a lot of fake Snapchats, a lot of fake Telegrams, even some fake YouTube. So, what I need you to do is follow me on my real IG, King Hustle X1M, and my official backup IG, The Real King Hustle X1M. Then I need you to make sure you follow me on my King Hustle X1M on YouTube and King Hustle 2.0 on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the all notification bell. Send me the screenshot of those 4 things. So that's King Hustle X1M on IG, The Real King Hustle X1M on IG, King Hustle X1M on YouTube, and King Hustle 2.0 on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the all notification bell. Once you did those 4, send me the screenshot of those 4. And if you haven't received your free method yet, send me your screenshots and I will give you your free method. And when you send me those screenshots, do not write nothing else. Don't tell me, give me my free method, or hurry up and give me, or keep writing me if I ain't respond back to you, because I will not send you anything. So please be mindful and please be respectful when you're doing those things that I'm asking you to do. And please follow instructions. If you're not doing what I'm asking you to do, you're not getting nothing like that either. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything. So let's get this thing started. So today, we're going to be talking about CPNs. And like I said before, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything, but I'm not the one who created CPNs. I'm not the one who brought this to the limelight. I'm not the one telling people to go get these CPNs, build the credit around them, and crash them out, and none of that. No, I'm not. I'm not telling nobody to do none of that. This is things that's been going on before me, and things that's going to be going on after me. But as long as there is something called awareness going on with it, you never know what can happen. So a lot of people have been asking me about CPNs and how to get this and how to get that, how to crash out CPNs and how do people do this and how do scammers do that with CPNs. So this video is just going to be a major breakdown of what's really going on and how scammers and fraudsters are getting these CPNs, building credit around them, establishing them, getting loans, crashing them out, and thinking they're going to be willy-nilly, and you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't understand the magnitude of CPNs. So basically what people are doing is, when it comes to building a CPN, it's basically like you're building a new entity, a new person. And because when you're born, you're assigned a social security number. Everybody has a social security number that identifies who you are. Every day there's a new person born. With that being said, what people are doing is they're literally coming up with a random 9-digit numbers. So they like, all right, let's say my social security number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. They're saying, okay, they're understanding that the first 3 numbers of the social security, or the first 3 numbers of that social security number is the prefix number. And what I mean by the prefix number is those 3 digits are letting the people know that this is around the time this is around the time these people are born, and this is the state that these people are born. So it's 282. This is gonna be for, like, let's just say Atlanta, and you were born between the years of 91 and 93 or something like that. That's gonna be the prefix for that. So a lot of people are messing up with the first 3 digits when they're building CPNs. So I know a lot of people that just want to build CPNs just to see if they can build it and build credit around it and do nothing with them, just to have fun. It's a lot of people who are building CPNs to get loans and things like that. It's a lot of celebrities who have CPNs. Donald Trump has a CPN. So the first 3 numbers are the prefix, and then the next 6 numbers are made up. So long as the scammer has the first 3 numbers correct for their prefix, they're good. So if your prefix is 262, just use the same prefix, or they're using the same prefix, right? And then they're using fulls. And what I mean by fulls is they're getting somebody's full information, pros, and they're building the CPN around that. So if you got somebody's fulls, or the scammer has somebody's fulls, they now have somebody's social security number. And if you have that person's social security number, you now have that first 3 numbers, which is the prefix. And if you have the first name, the last name, social security number, and all that, you can literally, it's easier for the scammer to build the fools around that. I mean, the CPN around that fools. So they got the CPN, they got the social security number, boom. They just gonna use the same one and just probably change the last 2 numbers or the last number on the CPN just to play with it, see, just to keep trying until the number hasn't been issued to anybody. And it's a lot of people, and it's the ask like, hey, SSN validator's been going, isn't up anymore. SSN validator, how do you how are scammers checking their to see if the SSN number work? Well, it's a website called ssncheck.org. ssn/check.org. And anything with org, you already know what's going on. Or gov, org, anything like that. And this is the site right here. ssncheck.org, right? Whoops. Right there, right? That's the site that people are going to check these social security numbers and see if it's been assigned to anybody. And once they find a number that's not been assigned to somebody, so let's say the number they used the first time has been assigned to somebody, okay, they're gonna change the last number to if it was 2, it's gonna be a 3 now. If it's been assigned, that number's been assigned, they're gonna change it to 3 to a 4 until they find a combination that hasn't been assigned to anybody. Once they find that combination, they say, okay, boom, this is my social security number. And then they say, okay, let me go make me a Credit Karma account. Let me go make me an Equifax account, Experian account, or something like that, right? And then I'm gonna start calling these places like Walmart, Costco, and all these other places trying to build, or credit card companies and building inquiries on the credit so now I can generate a credit score. And once a credit score is generated, and then it's the public records and all that, now they start building credit on these CPNs. And once a credit score is generated, now you can build it. And that's exactly what they're doing. And like I said, you got scammers that's using fools around people so they go get, and it's a lot of work that they're doing, but it might be a lot of work to you, but it might not be a lot of work to them, because like I said, it's a lot of people who have certain gifts and that know how to do certain things that it's easier for them because they already know how to do certain things, and it might be harder for you because you don't have no idea how to do these type of things. So if you got somebody that's good at photoshopping and good at fine arts and know how to create certain things, IDs and stuff, and generate, that's going to be easier for them to do it. If you don't know how to do that, then you're going to have a hard time finding you an ID and finding somebody that can make you an ID. That's what's going on with the scammers. They're having certain fields for certain people. Everybody doesn't know how to do everything. So boom, they're getting these IDs and they're building the CPNs around other people, and then they're getting loans under other people's names and using so many fake identities. Like the stories I've been posting to tell you guys, it's a lot of different ways and a lot of different methods that these scammers are doing to get money. It's not one way. Just like with the 17-year-old out of Houston, he had fake money and was using fake identities, and by him having fake identities and CPNs, he was able to use the fake money to go buy this car under this fake name with this fake money and then go sell it to somebody and flip it. It's just so, when you really want something, you're gonna think of however way you can do something to get some money. If you know how to get some fake money and you know how to create a CPN with fake identities, that's something that might come to your head. And that's what came to that 17-year-old's head. Or if you know how to do CPNs and you know how to get a lot of identities, you're gonna know how to go get credit cards, because the scammer knows, like, okay, you can get money off a credit card. So if I can get this credit on a CPN up to X amount and get $10,000 credit cards and get 10 of them, that's $100,000. I might see $80,000. And that's what they're doing. Once they're understanding that, listen, everything starts from doing something the right way. In order for anything to be successful and be done, it has to be done the right way. So if you want to get a loan from a bank, it has to be done the right way. The paperwork has to be done the right way. You got to turn in all the right documents. If you want to get anything, it has to be done the right way. So by this person knowing how to do something and manipulate it and change certain things around to get more, they're going to do that. And that's what they're doing. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to do this exact same thing. I mean, listen, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. What you do in your life is on you. I'm not telling nobody to do nothing. And like I said, some people watch these to be entertained, and some people watch these to maybe go open up build a CPN, but never use it just to know the information that they can build a CPN. And some people might, you know what I'm saying, take the information and run with it. And I have no control of that. And I'm telling you this because, like I said, it's identity involved. Identity theft is involved sometimes with these CPNs. And a lot of people like, oh, how much can you buy a pre-made CPN for? How much can I get a pre-made CPN with a trade line on it? I mean, in real life, when it comes to the scammers and CPNs, there's no way for you to have a pre-made CPN. Point blank period. And why? Because one, if the scammer is using somebody else's information, they're fools. That means they have to open up a fake bank account. They got to make a fake ID. They got to do all this fraudulent information, the same information that the person will have to go get loans and stuff. And if you're getting a CPN with somebody's fools, how are they going to pre-make the ID? They don't know who you are. They don't have a picture of you. And then if let's say somebody is building a CPN around your name, how is it going to be pre-made if they don't even know you? So make it make sense. Stop being so thirsty and just do y'all research so y'all can understand what's really going on. You can be aware of what's going on. You can protect yourself. I've been telling y'all how to protect y'all credit cards and debit cards. After this X amount of time, go cancel that one and go get a new one, because all the many times that you use that debit card or that credit card in so many terminals and so many places, it's now on file. But once you go get you a new debit card, that number's on file, not the new credit card or debit card. So now, once you start using it, then it's going to be on more files. And that's how it goes. It's just about having awareness, knowing what's going on. And like I said, scammers are adding trade lines. They're adding 5K, 10K trade lines of credit, doing all this to make it seem like this is a real person building their real credit so they can get a real loan. It's the same thing. So if you don't know how to build your credit, if you don't know how to do these type of things, you're not going to know how to, you're not going to know how to build a CPN. And that's why I teach credit, so people know how to build their credit, how to enhance their life, how to make it easier, how to use the bank's money, how to leverage credit into cash. Because as long as you know how to do that, your life will elevate. And I'm not talking about with a CPN. I'm talking about in the right way. I'm talking about, okay, my credit messed up. I got a 550. I got all these collections. I got all these inquiries. What can I do? Oh my God. This is what you can do. We can learn how to sweep your credit, get balances up get your payments up to caught up, and now you're good. Now you can start adding trade lines. Now you can add lines of credit. Now you can add secured credit cards, unsecured credit cards, secured loans, unsecured loans. Start building a credit mix and get credit points to shoot up like that. Now that in the 6 months, you can go get this car. You're going to get this mortgage. You can go get anything that you want just off those steps. But these are things that don't teach us. These are the things they don't want you to know, because if more people knew these things, more people would be in a better position. There'll be lesser crimes. There'll be more people in a head position of color to do more things. And they don't want that. They don't want us to be successful millionaires, multimillionaires, or billionaires. But they didn't let me in the game. They didn't let me come on YouTube. They didn't let me come here to tell you guys how to really make money the right way, how to really elevate your life, how to make millions of dollars with this credit game, with this business game, entrepreneur game, e-commerce game. It's so many different ways, and I'm going to be the one to help you guys do it. I'm going to be the one to teach it, and I promise you, as long as you invest in yourself, as long as you believe in yourself, and you believe that you can make it happen, I guarantee you it will happen. So there's a lot of scammers out here building that credit, getting 10,000, 20,000 just off knowing how to build credit. It's a lot of people who are doing credit repair, but they're doing CPNs and they're doing it the fraud way. So make sure y'all tap in, man. That's just being aware. We gotta be more aware out here so we won't get scammed, so nobody won't make a CPN under our name or nothing like that. Because a lot of people, it's a lot of scamming going on in the world, and we gotta be aware. And like I said, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything. You're all grown adults. You all control your own lives. If you decide that, hey, you wanna learn more about a CPN, a credit privacy number, cool. It's more research out there. You want to decide to say, hey, let me try to see if I can make one, just to see if I can make it. Let me see if it's true, if I can. That's on you. And whatever else you try to do, that's on you. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything, but it's people out there that are really doing these type of things. It's going to be people that are doing it before and after me, by me even talking about it. So it's just being aware. So it's your boy King Hustle. Make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all come and get y'all gems. If you're not watching these videos to the end of the video and you still coming to my page asking the same questions that I say in these videos, I'm not going to respond to you. It's very hard to get in contact with me. So once you contact me on any of my social medias, please be ready to handle business. Please be ready to elevate. Please be ready to invest. Please be ready to just learn and gain knowledge, because I'm not going to waste my time and I'm not going to want you to waste yours. I don't hee ha ha. I don't laugh. I don't kid around. Once you inbox me, this is all business. This is all professional atmosphere. I'm not going to be arguing with nobody. I'm not going to have nobody bugging me. I'm not going to have nobody crying. Please be ready to handle business. Please be mature, or I will tell you very fast, stop writing me, keep your money. And it's very hard to keep and get in contact with me. So if you blow your one chance for talking to me right then, that's on you. And you ain't probably having no chance but to go to a fake page and get scammed. But I do not want nobody to do that. So please be about business. Please be ready to handle business. Shout out to all my Real Hustle Nation Empire fans. Oh yeah, basic lessons 800, unlimited gems 1500. Book your seat right now to Crypto Tour, Houston, Texas. 10 seats available. $4,500, $500 deposit, $4,000 in a person. Once you get there, I'm gonna send you your documents. I'm gonna send you everything that you need. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna show you how to do everything that you need to learn how to do. We're gonna talk about how to invest, how to be blessed, cryptocurrency, ethical, unethical hacking, ransomware, malware, all that good stuff. You're gonna get everything. So just tap in, invest in yourself. Like I said, even if you don't use the information from the lesson, you literally can resell the information and make a lot of money. You can for sure make 10,000 plus off the information that I gave you. So make sure y'all tapping in, come get y'all gems. Shout out to all my Real Hustle Nation Empire fans. Shout out to my Real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And even shout out to my Real Hustle Nation Empire supporters, because without y'all, none of this would be possible. Y'all motivate me to keep going. And the more y'all motivate me, the more I'm gonna keep going and dropping these videos, dropping these music, dropping these music videos, dropping these skits, dropping these movies. And I'm gonna continue to do what I can to help the real fans. So keep tuning in. You never know. I might start flying people out, getting y'all in movies, getting y'all in skits, getting y'all in videos, all that. So if you got any talent and you want me to do a music review, it's $200. Once you pay your $200, you're gonna FaceTime me, we're gonna chop it up, and you're gonna show me what you got, because you never know. So make sure you tap in with your boy King Hustle. My official links, my social media links are in the description, in the bottom. So click the title of the video and all of them will pop up at the bottom. My official IG, follow both of them. Follow King Hustle X1M on YouTube, King Hustle 2.0 on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the auto notification bell. Send me the screenshots of King Hustle X1M, the real King Hustle X1M, King Hustle X1M on YouTube, King Hustle 2.0 on YouTube. 4 screenshots, and I got you a free method if you ain't already got one. It's your boy King Hustle. You already know how I get down at the end of these videos. I'll see y'all next video. Peace.